I be Bluebeard, Dad's Aussie hanger. Yarr. Yarr, so you be visiting Dad's the Aussie hanger, will you now? Yarr. You be looking for an unboxing. Yarr. What will be the unboxing today? Yarr. Have you ever heard of Tortuga? Yes, it's a Friday feeling. Alrighty, welcome back. Welcome. Who was that pirate guy? What is going on? What is this blue beard? Have I been chewing a red biro? Or a blue biro, should I say? No. Why not? Hey, no one's going to see it because I'm going to have a mask on when I have to go outside. So here we are, still in lockdown. But anyway, it's Friday. Who cares what's going on in the world? Who cares? We don't want to hear people moaning. We don't want to be misery. Just no. It's Friday and it's time to enjoy that Friday. And what better to enjoy it with me at Dad's RC Hanger, Chris in the hood, not Bluebeard. And we are looking for a booklet that I just had here and it's gone. I left the booklet. Where's it gone? It's on the seat. Of course it's on the seat. Right, so we have got a plane for you today by SAB, S-A-B, SAB. And they do a lot of Sabs, but I've got the little one. Yes, I have. The big. I mean, you look. I mean, look at this box. Look. I mean, you know. Hello. It's a big box. Could you imagine? I mean, what's the big one called now? The biggest one is the Havoc. I've got the Tortuga, but the biggest one is Havoc. I mean, can you imagine what size box that is? I would definitely need a bigger hanger. But anyway, let's get unboxing of this beautiful, beautiful airplane that I've been waiting. Yes, I waited. And I'm going to make you wait a bit longer too. Because we're going to go through the peripherals. Word of the day, peripherals. And just some bits and pieces what we got here. Because the plane comes as a an empty plane. There is a word for it. It's of something, not I mean, you know, ready to fly, bind and fly, almost ready to fly. I think it's ARF. I think so. But anyway, I didn't realise that when I brought it, so I had to get all the other bits and pieces. Not a problem. Not a problem. So, what have we got for this baby? Now, let's start with the motor. Now, the motor is a Nova Performance motor. You know, I try to keep when I buy stuff, especially now in these lockdown eras, I like to buy local to keep the local businesses going, and I think that's fantastic. If you can do that, and that's brilliant. Now, I will put some emails below, so please, you know, read below when you know, read more to see the other companies that I brought for, yeah. Have a visit them. You never know. In fact, in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to visit my local, the hobby shop, and I've had a chat with Ian, and he said, "Great, yeah, come in and film." And you know, normally we go have an event in the UK. I don't know about the rest of the world over the pond, but it's called Wings and Wheels, and there has got all the shops, well, the stalls, I suppose, because there's a bit of air display and everything. It's got all the stalls that sell all the knickknacks, all the bits and pieces, the little bits of cable, like, you know, just cable, you know, random cables, you know, and it's brilliant because you always want that random cable. Anyway, so we've got a performance motor. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful motor. In fact, again, I think I'll get closer. So hang on. There we go, up close and personal. And here's my phone going. Blah, 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 blah. That's it. The phone is off. The phone is quieted. So we have out for our engine. We have the XTS series, Nova Temptation series. Always temptating. Now look at this lovely, lovely. It's a I think it's a 2200. But look at that. That's a lovely, lovely motor. Let's get that in. Look at that sexy, sexy motor. We've got to solder the ends, but you know, that's all good. We've got them little plugs. It comes with like with the little bits that we put on the end of the motor to hold the propeller on. But that's a juicy motor, do you not think? Let's just see if I can get that in shot. There you go. shining by the lights, sexy. Okay, so that's the motor, so we got that, that's a check. Let's stick that back in the bag. Now to run that, so that was basically from one shop. I could only get that from one shop, and I believe that was one of the last ones they had, so I was quite lucky. I mean in this period, as you all know, you're quite lucky to get anything. So as I say, I haven't opened any of these, so I've been waiting for you guys and girls to come visit me. And of course, on the other side of the hanger, I need my NIF. So I hope everyone's okay out there and everyone's surviving. And hey, 210 subscribers. Honestly, thank you so much. Obviously I'm trying to get it as much as possible, so eventually maybe we can get some money and we can do more videos, because I can buy more planes and stuff. That's the idea, that's the goal. I mean, it's still my journey, but then someone said to me, well, you know, you could eventually, if you got thousands of subscribers, earn a bit of money, and then you could buy more stuff, more planes, do more reviews. Hey, wouldn't that be cool? So if you haven't subscribed, you know, press the like button, press the subscribe. Brilliant. So we need an ESC for that motor, so let's get that out. And it's 120 amp ESC, and there was a couple of makes out there, and the one that I thought would be the best, that from all the research I was doing, was the Hobbywing Fly Fun. So if I can just get that into focus, look at that bad boy. Damn. I mean, damn. Yeah. So this comes, I've got to put the XD60 on the end there, but it comes with the little connectors on there. So the motor, I just got to solder them. I think you've got a little smoothing capacitor there as well. That is pretty hardcore. You know, I will put all the links below where I got these from and what shop, so you can see all these parts. So if you do fancy getting yourself this lovely bird, then you'll know where, if you're from this side of the pond in the UK. If not, then I'm sure that you'll find somewhere. Right, this I also got is the programming box of fun. Now this programs the Hobbywing, so you can program the ESC, but also it's a US adapter, a LiPo voltmeter, and an ESC programmer. So that is the, I think it's Schumacher. So let's just get that in shot. There you go. So that will program the ESC. We'll go through that. You know, there's a few videos to build this. It's not going to, I mean, they reckon it's a couple of hours to build. So you're looking at a couple of videos there already, aren't you? Now it has two low servos in here. So they're little sexy digital servos, which are the KST X10. Was it careless motor? Is it coreless motor? Sorry. So that's, if I can get that in shot. There you go. Pretty sexy, and that comes in like a nice little packet. You see? There you go. That's the little turny things, whatever you call them. So that's kind of cool. So there's two of those. Let's put that to the side. So there's the other one that I've got there. And then you've got a Diddy one, which is a really, what make is this one? This is a cyclic servo, DS12c. I'm not sure what the make is. If I can get the bag open, just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Okay, I'm going to cut it open. Oh. Here we go. Saab. This is the actual Saab servo. Now look at this. Don't that look sexy? If I can get that in shot, it'd be even better. There you go. That is a, well, to me that's a sexy servo. When you see all these other little servos you get, all plastic, fantastic, and this is metal or an alloy, aluminium or something, and it's digital. Sexy servo. But this plane is pretty rapid. As my dear young brother said to me on the phone the other night, I have to keep going and searching other videos to see people fly them. Yes, that is an unfortunate thing at the moment. that I can't fly everything I want to, but we'll get there. We will get there, don't worry about that. And I'm going to be using the FrSky S6R receiver with a stabilisation, because I think we might need that. Great receiver. There are better receivers. Is there better receivers? Well, of course there's better receivers, but I like FrSky. It's good. So now you've seen all the little goodies that we need to put inside the aeroplane. As you can see, this is an electric motor. They do larger ones, which I think is from the Lizard, Drake and Havoc. All do the fuel engines or rocket engines. I'm not sure what you call them, but the jet engines. Maybe one day. Now, I haven't opened this box. I do wait, and I tease myself, I swear. But let's just cut this out, because this is such a huge box. Okay, hang on. Right, I think that's cut. Damn! Oh, yeah, you can't see that. You really can't see that, can you? I can. I'm a bad man. I know you weren't excited, but we have got a bag of bits, a ton of bag of bits. So what have we got here? We got a tail, two tails. Look at that. Now they are, this I didn't realise this was like this. I didn't know, but I'll show you in a minute what I'm getting so excited about. These are fiberglass. It's not foam, it's not wood, it is fiberglass. Pre-painted, pre-stickered, decaled. There you go, can you see that? That is sexy, huh? Two of those, which are called, I suppose, rudders, but they're not rudders. All these technical names. There's probably hopefully there's a Bible. Yes, there is a Bible. Look at this. This is good. In fact, I'm so hot today in here. This has got lots of, we've got a registration card, which has got the part number in. So my part number is quite high, but we'll register that. Is this a Bible? Is this how? Yes, look at this. Look at this. I'm looking. You can't see because then you'll see the actual what it looks like. But this has got the whole manual tells you what's in there. But I'm just trying to look before I show you. I'm teasing you. Don't you think about pushing that little line forward so you skip a bit. Stop it. Move away. Okay, well then there's the name of it somewhere. But anyway. So what else have we got here? So we've got two of those. What else have we got in this bag of oodle stuffs? Now these must be the they go on the front like the Saab aeroplane. You know, it's I suppose you call them elevators. I will have a look on the build and I'll get the names correct of what they are. But they're the ones that do the, so you go up and down and everything else, and they're not ailerons. There's a word for them. I should have thought that out, shouldn't I? It's alright. And then we have got, I'm not going to open this, but we have got a bag, a large bag of all the accessories. I don't know if you can see all that. It's a sealed bag, so you don't lose everything. In fact, let's just move around past this huge box. You can just see the top of that, can't you? I'm such a tease, aren't I? I can't help it. It's, oh god, it looks so sexy. Sexy. But we'll have to be careful here, because there's lots of bags of different things. So, you know, there's everything's aluminium. Lovely screws. I mean, look at these. You got all the rods, the push rods. Oh, hang on, all the push rods, all aluminium. You got some kind of tube there and more screws and carbon fibre. There's some carbon fibre bits. This is a well made plane. More carbon fibre bits. As I say, I don't know what any of these bits are for. These is probably obviously for a battery strap. And then we've got a couple of these carbon fibre with aluminium rings. Or aluminium, whatever nuts they are. Sorry, nuts. Motor support. It says on it, motor support. Battery accessories. And what's this one? So I didn't say because I was looking at the camera to see if you could get in focus. Motor mount. Okay, that's a motor mount. Alright, okay, this is aileron servo support. Okay, and then we got canard. What is canard when it's at home? And then these are the I can see these are the aileron servo covers. So that is the bag of bits, and it's I tell you, this is so well made. It really is. It's full of carbon fibre bits, and it is fiberglass, blown fiberglass. So if you crashed it, I think it would be pretty messy. I got a delivery today from Amazon, so I could put bits on my back of my glasses because they keep falling forward. Oh boy! I tell you what, I need a bigger hanger. Right, so then we have, before we do this, we got a canopy. A canopy which is made of carbon fibre. I mean, you know, you normally associate like carbon fibre with Formula 1 and bits and pieces like that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that bit of carbon fibre, baby. Ooh. Bit of dusty carbon fibre. What's going on, guys? Or girls? That's... damn. So, time for the body. So, it's got to be a dramatic moment, don't you think? Cue dramatic moment. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, the plastic was like really look at that. Look at that, baby. That is some kind of sexy machine. Tortuga KR84 Robodrone. That is some sexy. Look at that. So, I mean, inside it's really well made. It's got timber inside, but this is blown whatever I said it was. Blown fiberglass. Let's have a look here. I am pretty surprised that that it hasn't got on here almost hinges. It's like the fiberglass has got is the hinge itself, which, you know, is I suppose the same as everything. You know, it bends up and down and everything else, a bit like your normal hinges. But it's a really sexy plane. It's a bit dirty there. I might have done that. Look at that. I mean, I know, you know, you're just not. You need to be here to see it. But, I mean, this is a rocket, and it's even got little hot hold hand. Got a place to hold when you launch. You can launch these off like little catapults off a catapult canopy thing, but you can throw these as well. But it's pretty awesome. I mean, let's get the canopy. Let's stick the canopy on. I believe by the looks of it, it pushes itself in. Just gotta get it in the little hole. Obviously, I need to get the pins lined up at the back. It's got little 3 pins in here. Alrighty, so now you can roughly see what's going on here. So presumably you've got to go back before you can go forward, unless you go right the way forward before you go back. So let's try that way. Let me just see where the hook is. So I need to go a bit more forward. So then it have a look, a bit more forward. I don't like the way they've done this. I really don't. Right, so then you go back on itself. Maybe I need to move them a bit. Probably an easier way of doing it. But I will. I'm annoyed I've scratched that. You can hear it, ping pong, ping pong. In fact, I'm going to stop doing that because that's not even hitting the holes in there. You know, you'd think that, you know, because it's putting black on there and everything, you'd think they're doing that a bit better, wouldn't you? So it's a lot easier. You can see I'm trying to hit the hole here and it's missing. You can just see the holes on the top there. But other than that, you know, it's still a great plane. As I said, you know, you look on the back, there's no kind of like hinges, as to say. It is the hinge itself. But because it's carbon fibre, or is it actually wood? No, yeah, not carbon fibre, fiberglass. Sorry, it should be okay. I mean, I don't, you know, I must admit I was expecting them to have some sort of hinges or something, but it's still a great plane. It really is. I mean, is it a plane? I don't know, but it's just, I don't know what they call it, but it's a spacecraft basically. A spacecraft with an annoying way of putting the actual top on. That's really kind of annoyed me, really. But I will get to the bottom of it. As you can see, let me just do a bit of an extreme close up. If you can see these, if I can get them into focus, there you go. So there's the little back pin. Then you've got the middle pin. And then at the front, you've got the front pin. Now, you know, surely they could have thought of a better system than that. I mean, this was made in Italy, and they're meant to be like, you know, like Ferrari. So I'm sure you wouldn't see a Ferrari with little sticky outy things, would you? I'm quite surprised there, and you know, I'll have to have a look on the Saab website to see what's going on there. But you know, I'm still in awe. I mean, I really am. I mean, what's it say? Beware of blast. There is a story to all this. It's about a world in the future, which is really cool. And I'll have to I'll have to leave that as in the description about the story, because it is kind of wonderful when you read it. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Tortuga Robodrone. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. Number 93. That's how old I feel today. And there's where our servos go. We're going to build all this. We're going to have some fun with all the build. As you can see, if you look in there, there's no hinges. Really surprised about that. I really thought that would have been a bit better, but you know, I've not heard about these things falling apart. And the great thing is about, you're not going to miss it, are you? You're going to see that in the sky. Look at that. Robodrone. Friggin' awesome if you ask me. So, there we go. The unboxing of the Tortuga. Number 93 Robodrone. It's the KR84 is the actual make. As I say, they do make 4 of them, and this is the baby. It's still a lovely plane. I'm just a bit disappointed in the canopy, but I'm sure there's a way of doing it, and when I find the way of doing it, you know, it'd be great if you actually watch how I do it, because if you do want to buy one of these, at least you're not going to end up scratching the bit of the back like I've just done. A bit annoyed with myself, but then again I can get out the airbrush and a bit of a luminous orange, hide all the details, hide all the crimes, as they say. Boom, done. As a famous man that I watch, hiding the crimes is the best way of doing things. A lot of kit's got to go in it. It's going to look friggin' awesome. As the same as the Saab, you know, these are the things that go, the little winglets that go at the front. Sorry, I cannot remember the name for the life of me. If I can remember, then it'll be above here what they're called. If I can't remember, then we'll sort it out next time. But anyway, it's great. It is a sexy plane. Yarr, and Bluebeard likes it. God, my throat is gone anyway. But anyway, I've got to stop doing that pirate stuff. So anyway, it is that Friday feeling, and I'm hoping that I've given you a bit of loveliness for that Friday. Thanks for popping by and seeing this lovely unboxing. Wasn't a lot to unbox, and I don't know how long I've rattled along for, but it's probably not a long movie. But we will be building this pretty soon. It probably won't be the next couple of videos, because I've got planned a couple of videos ahead. As I say, my kind of lockdown is over really in a week. Back to work, all masked up and everything else. So we'll try and do a couple of movies or videos early next week and stuff. But for now, keep safe, keep your distance, keep flying if you can, and have fun. So until next time, see you later now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.